Fashion is part of our daily lives, but do we ever stop to think about where our clothes come from, how they are made, and what happens to them when we no longer wear them? The fashion industry is one of the biggest polluters in the world, but we have the power to change that. By following the 6 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, refuse, repair, and rethink, we can move towards a more sustainable way of dressing. 1. Reduce. Buy less, choose wisely. One of the most effective ways to lessen fashion's impact is reducing consumption. Fast fashion encourages us to buy more than we need, often at the cost of workers and the environment. Instead, choosing fewer, high-quality pieces made to last can help cut waste and carbon emissions. Fashion brands are now exploring eco-design, ensuring sustainability from the very beginning by selecting better materials, designing durable clothes, and considering the full life cycle of a product. 2. Reuse. Give clothes a second life. Instead of discarding clothes, we can find ways to extend their lifespan. Second-hand shopping has become a popular way to reduce waste while making fashion more affordable. Platforms like Vestiaire Collective specialize in luxury second-hand fashion for those who prefer variety without the commitment of ownership. Clothing rental services offer a sustainable alternative to buying new. Instead of purchasing items for a single occasion, rentals allow people to access high-quality fashion without unnecessary production. Patagonia's Wornwear program is a great example of how brands are integrating rental models to support reuse. Another growing trend is community-based clothing swaps, where people exchange garments they no longer wear. 3. Recycle. Transform old clothes into new. Recycling textiles help prevent fabric waste from ending up in landfills by giving materials a new purpose. Today, the process goes beyond simply breaking down old clothes. It transforms waste into valuable resources. Some brands are leading the way in textile recycling. Ecoalf has pioneered the use of discarded fishing nets and plastic bottles to create high-quality fabrics. Even in footwear, brands like Veja have integrated recycled components into their collections. Recycling isn't just limited to textiles. Fashion is evolving toward a circular model where waste from one industry becomes a valuable raw material for another. This mindset is helping brands rethink waste as a resource rather than a problem. Despite these advancements, textile recycling still faces challenges. Many garments are made from blended fabrics, which are difficult to separate and process efficiently. To address this, brands like Thinking Mew focus on monomaterial designs, ensuring their products are easier to recycle and contribute to a more circular fashion system. 4. Refuse. Say no to wasteful fashion. Sustainable fashion also means knowing when to say no, refusing overconsumption, unethical production, and wasteful practices. While many brands claim to embrace sustainability, some use it merely as a marketing tool, a practice known as greenwashing. True change requires a deeper shift in how fashion is designed and produced. Instead of chasing seasonal trends, brands need to focus on creating longer-lasting garments that stand the test of time. Offering repair services can help extend the life of clothing, making it easier for consumers to maintain and reuse what they already own. Another key step is prioritizing natural and biodegradable materials, such as cotton, hemp, and flax sourced from regenerative farming. These materials not only reduce environmental impact, but also support the recyclability of textiles, closing the loop in fashion's life cycle. 5. Repair. Extend the life of your clothes. One of the simplest ways to make fashion more sustainable is by repairing clothes instead of discarding them. A missing button, a small tear, or a worn-out seam doesn't mean the end of a garment. It's an opportunity to restore and extend its life. Some brands are actively making repairs easier for consumers. Patagonia leads the way with its large-scale United Repair Center, which processes up to 1,000 repairs a day, keeping countless garments in circulation. Nudie Jeans offers free repairs at selected locations, ensuring their denim lasts for years. Meanwhile, the Danish brand Andersen Andersen takes a hands-on approach by including a DIY repair kit with its garments, encouraging customers to mend their clothes themselves. By learning simple repair skills, we can all play a role in reducing fashion waste. Repairing isn't just about saving clothes, it's about changing the way we think about consumption. 6. Rethink. A new fashion future. To make fashion truly sustainable, we need to rethink the entire system. Instead of a linear model where clothes are produced, used, and discarded, we must embrace circular fashion, a system where garments are designed to be reused, repaired, and recycled. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation's butterfly model outlines this cycle from responsible raw material sourcing to sustainable design, thoughtful consumption, and efficient recycling. Some brands are already applying these principles. Silvia Calva Barcelona transforms discarded materials like jute coffee sacks into new fashion pieces, while Mading and Selma showcased an entire collection of upcycled designs at Ljubljana Fashion Week. Maya Ferme's premium firm takes a different approach, using high-quality natural materials from regenerative agriculture to create garments that are both durable and recyclable. Another example of upcycling is Stan Clothing, which repurposes old blankets and textiles, collaborating with European brands to create unique collections. At the same time, new material innovations are reshaping the industry. Vegan leather alternatives made from plants and textiles obtained from food waste are pushing fashion towards a more sustainable future. While these materials are still evolving, they represent a major shift toward rethinking natural resources and reducing fashion's environmental footprint. Zero-waste fashion is another key strategy for reducing waste. Designers use techniques like geometric patterning and textile origami to ensure that every inch of fabric is used, eliminating scraps entirely. Any remaining materials can be repurposed, incorporated into accessories, or reintroduced into recycling systems. Beyond environmental concerns, fashion's social impact, a truly sustainable future means respecting every person in the supply chain, from the farmers growing raw materials to the workers making and repurposing garments. One of the biggest challenges brands face today is closing the loop, ensuring that consumers return garments at the end of their life cycle so they can be reused or recycled. The public and private sectors must work together to create effective collection systems and encourage responsible disposal. The future of fashion starts today. We know the challenges, but we also have solutions. It's up to all of us to rethink the way we consume and support a more sustainable industry. What will you choose?